Hello, this is Python Statistical. In today's video, we're going to look at running Anaconda Python in Windows 10. And I'm going to do this from Ubuntu as the host with VirtualBox. I've just downloaded Windows 10 from the Microsoft download site, and now I'm going to install it. So I'm going to start VirtualBox. And then we're going to create a new virtual machine. You can call it anything you like. I'm going to call it Win10. I'm going to give this virtual machine 4 GB of RAM. Next. I'm going to create a virtual hard disk now. It's going to have the VDI format. And I click Next, and I'm just going to leave it as dynamically allocated. Next. So this virtual hard drive will have 50 GB of space. Create. Then I need to go into Settings and go to Storage, and I need to open that Windows 10 ISO. So I choose Disk and click on the ISO we downloaded and open that. Now we need to delete this empty one, otherwise when it boots up it will go to that first and it won't find the ISO and it will not work. It will pretty much say that there's no bootable media. So we'll get rid of that. Okay. Now we're ready to start. And there we go, it's booting up into that Windows 10 ISO. And then we can proceed to do the installation of Windows 10 on this virtual machine. So now we're going to restart the VirtualBox after installing Windows 10. I'm now going to go into the Settings, System, and I'm going to go to Processor. We only have one processor. Now I'm going to allocate 4, so we'll make this virtual machine a quad core. Okay, and now we can start. So we're allowing it to go through the startup process, and it should now boot into Windows 10. So I can just click on there and put my PIN in. And we're in. So we have a couple of messages here. It's telling us that this virtual machine will automatically capture my keyboard pretty much, and that the second one is saying that I have mouse pointer integration, so my mouse will work over the virtual machine as well as my host machine. So let's get rid of them as they're in the way. So let's start up Microsoft Edge so we can search for Anaconda Python. And then we go to Downloads. And we choose the Windows version of Anaconda. And start the download. So probably choose Run. So we're now ready to actually install Anaconda on a Windows 10 machine. So it'll just be for me. First option is add Anaconda to my path environment variable, and it's saying this is not recommended, so we'll just stick with what it recommends. So it's extracting the files that have been compressed. we can see that Anaconda has actually partnered with Microsoft to bring you Visual Studio Code. And it's open source. So we click on Next and Finish. So this is just taking us to the documents. So we've got a Getting Started page here. So we'll get out of Microsoft Edge. And then we should be able to start Anaconda from the menu. There it is. And let's start Anaconda Navigator. And here we are, and there's Spider. So we can just launch that. So it looks like you have to allow access. As you can see, Windows Defender gave us a warning. Okay, it's launched, so there it is. So it's a little bit slower than on the workstation. But next thing we're going to do is actually benchmark a Python on this virtual machine to see how fast it is compared to a workstation. Compare that to a laptop. And also have an older workstation where you can do a comparison which has a mechanical hard drive to see what the differences are in performance. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. And if you really like it, subscribe to Python Statistical. Thank you for watching.